So I've got here a new CamPark digital camera. I've got a bit of a problem with one of my existing cameras, which is that the light flashes on and off all the time, so we don't get very good results. So I'm hoping this new one will solve that problem. Comes in this nice low density poly bag, and inside the box you get the normal set of accessories. You get a bracket which you can screw onto something, a strap, a charging cable and data cable. It's a data cable actually, we don't charge this one, do, because the batteries don't charge up in the camera. And here is the base for the bracket, so you can screw the base to a post somewhere. I've got such a base screwed to one of the posts in the garden already. So here's the camera. It's got the smaller size latches. You pull the plastic bits up like that, and then pull the metal hoops off and open it up. And it's going to take a micro SD card in there, and there's a warning sign here. Before you start, please insert a memory card and format the card in camera menu. Please tear off all protective films on the IR lens and PIR sensors. Remove the obstructions in the lens view range in case of overexposure. When if you have anything too close to it, it gets illuminated too brightly, and you get a certain amount of flare on the photographs. I know that from other cameras. To maximise the capture result, when the battery power runs low, the battery will only take photos or record black videos in photo and video mode. The video recording function and IR LED consume a lot of power. It will significantly affect battery life. So if used at night, the batteries will last less time. And here is the battery compartment cover. And this is one of the ones that's got 2 sets of 4 batteries. So it'll run with only 4 batteries, or you can put all 8 in for somewhat extended battery life. You've got the menu and replay buttons there, and the OK button there, and then these movement buttons to select different things in the menus. So I'm going to go and get some charged batteries and pop them in, and a memory card and pop it in, and then we'll turn it on and see what it does. I have to work out which way the batteries go. The flat end goes towards the spring. They go alternate ways round. And there we are, all inserted. You can see each one's the opposite way around from the one beside it. So we've got an on-off slider here, off, setup and on. So we go to setup position, starts up, the menu comes up, click on menu, and we have a look mode. Let's have a look at mode first. So we're on photo, video, or photo and video. I'm going to put it on video mode, I think. So I'm just going to take this out and set it up in the garden, but first of all I'm going to remove the protective covers from the lens. If I can get it off. There we go, it's coming now I think. And from the infrared sensors, one on each of them as well. You might do well to get a pair of those soft green plastic tweezers to get these things off, because they're blooming fiddly to get off with your fingers. Yes. Nearly got it. There. All ready to go out in the garden. So here are a few samples from the camera. First of all, a still of a pigeon, and then a movie of a pigeon. I did have sound recording set on, but to be honest, the quieter things like pigeons and mice and so on make so little noise that the camera doesn't pick them up. So I've just muted the video so I can talk over it without any interference. Not that there really was any to speak of. And now there's a nighttime visitor, a rat. Now rats are not entirely unwelcome visitors as far as I'm concerned, because they eat slugs and snails and things like that, and they're not necessarily all that harmful, although obviously you don't want them indoors, and they do tend to freak my wife out a bit. So as you can see, we've got an electronic rat trap set up there. Unfortunately the rat's too smart to go in there, and he's just going to pop into our hedgehog house to see if we've left any hedgehog food out for him. And finally, there's some very unwelcome visitors we get at night, which belong to some of our neighbours, and you can see what they are: unmentionable.